As I guess the Winter Wyvern probably goes like Arcane's Ether Lens. Think about the Blink Dagger. It depends how the game goes, right? If the Tusk is getting nothing, you could buy that Spirit Vessel on the Winter Wyvern if need be.
You could. It's also Vanscore playing this task, so that means position 5, right?
Yeah. BZZ Doom, Headdress, and Quelling Blade. So Doom going to be self-sustaining. A 4-man smoke. Unique coming out across the map. Radiant team contesting bottom bounties. Not something you see too often. The smoke pops, Phantom Lancer in the trees. Arctic Burn there. Let's see, does he take Doppelganger level 1 to get away from this? He might have to, as that tag team slowing him down, but a nice bit of RNG there, getting the most distant spawn point for the main hero. Gets the PL out of danger.
30 seconds to battle.
They would still not get the kill. But anyway, we can blame it on RNG. I now understand what kind of a guy you are, Gary.
Hey, they could if come now. If the PL spawned next to the Tusk with tag team Arctic Burn, they could have maybe gotten the kill.
The problem is you can't reapply our burn on the target, so he would not get slowed by it.
Sad.
The battle begins.
Outpost taken by the Dire. And putting Doom bottom. They want Doom matched up against the PL. Timbersaw going to be mid against the Magnus. And the lane swaps coming from Team Spirit. Looks like they've got it set up in a really nice way.
Now Zitrex is moving from the top lane.
I think they want to put Zitrax mid, right? And then 19 is going to TP top. Or he's going to walk top. And then BZZ is like, yo, guys, come on. Where am I going? Chew, Arctic Burn, getting chased by Misha and Immersion. BZZ is the one to TP down to bottom lane. And they want this Doom up against the tri-lane or the dual lane around PL. They wanted the DP against Timbersaw, most importantly. They don't want Doom or Magnus against that Timber.
Yeah, for sure. They don't want to have a melee hero against the Timber. The strength ones are getting destroyed. And now on the top lane, they have Magnus, Ring of Protection, so he can deal well with the Treants. Also, Vansker putting some pressure on Nature's Prophet. And if someone should lose the matchup, it should be Doom. Like, he can easily recover with the Devour Gold.
And the lane swaps continue. Prophet now mid. As Timbersaw switches up to top lane, Magnus making the walk back towards mid lane. But the TP's expended by the Dire gives the advantage to the Radiant, right? The first mover at the disadvantage. Radiant's Courier dives down bottom. Misha getting the snipe, but the lane swap's more important as Zitrax has, what, a 2.5 wave here coming in, so plenty of experience for the DP. But it does mean Magnus is still level 1, a full level behind Ergon, who has just cracked 3.
Yeah, I would rather be Dead Prophet in this scenario. Getting a full 2 waves into your tower. Now you're gonna hit level 4.
Vanscore chasing the Timbersaw. Afterlife comes in mid again. Ergon now level 3 has that teleportation ability. I've missed First Blood, of course I have. Bottom lane, they kill BTZ's Doom. Oh, apologies.
Oh, interesting build by Chen. He went for Penitence level 1.
Yeah, I guess they don't need the sustain. They don't need that extra HP amp from Divine Favor. Get that damage going onto the Doom. They're continuing the tri-lane down here as well. What a weird start to this game.
Definitely is.
Another lane
Something
swap.
you don't see every day. A lot of lane swaps. We
Magnus
see.
is TPing mid again. Oh my god.
At some point, you gotta stop. I always remember that game that we casted together with Envy, trying to swap the lanes for 11 minutes. They ended up losing the game, of course.
Yeah. I was trying to remember. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. There was a Chinese region game where the position 3 and 1 of both teams were like duo farming their side of the jungle because they just didn't want to keep lane swapping. So they had 2 supports pretty much in the side lanes, farming away and getting experience. Bottom lane, Misha tag teamed up and killed off by Vanscore. Good rotation from this Tusk, while Chu with that Splinter Blast doing a good amount of damage into Immersion. Phantom Lancer turning to fight, but he can't really stand his ground against this very oppressive lane now, as the try versus try meets. And this is where it looks like it's going to stop.
Unique left Death Prophet in a good matchup and a lot of XP for her, so she can be alone on the top lane. 3 points. Okay, no points. Spirit Siphon yet, that's the third one. But the Crib Swarm. So he's gonna keep harassing Nature's Prophet and the Treants a lot as a ways of keeping himself alive with the Spirit Siphon. We see a rotation on the mid lane. Nyx is Invis. I don't think you're getting a kill on Magnus.
Yeah, Mag's still doing reasonably well, keeping that farm going even against the Timbersaw lane matchup. Top lane, Ergon getting dived, has the Sprout TP, but that level 3 Crypt Swarm. Zitrax takes out the Prophet. And TP's back to his tier 1 there. Safe and sound as the Doppelganger bot gets the PL out of danger. But Immersion's still here. Invis lurking around in the shadows. Vanskor steps forward. Tag team onto Misha. They've got the Immersion stunned with Carapace. Snowball there to get him out of danger a little bit. But they've killed off Misha, and Vanskor still standing with 4 stick charges and a cold embrace. It's now the Phantom Lancer that's at risk of falling. And Ice Shards perfectly placed. Sticks won't save you here, as Doppelganger will, though.
Is that RNG once again?
No, that's just Doppelganger.
This 1 point of Cold Embrace is winning them a tri lane. They saw it already 2 times. They can't just focus down the hero. Nyx Assassin in a tri lane provides stun. Now Chen kind of wanted that he had a point in Divine Favor instead of Penitence.
Yeah, it feels that way. And another lane swap. 19 up to top, so he lanes against the Prophet. Ergon farming jungle. Level 4 and level 5. So it's still about a level difference, as Magnus is a little behind. But DP closing in on level 7. Only 5 minutes 45 into this match. Could go for Exorcism and a bit of a push, as Vanskor Penitence into Doppelganger takes him down. Tusk falls. And top lane 19 TPing back to Fountain, as Afterlife made that long rotation up top. Feels like Radiant getting the upper hand here. Shutting down the PL's farm a little bit. But this Death Prophet is going to be absolutely massive. Zitrax has Boots of Travel queued up. Lacoste, how do you feel about that?
I feel like you should not go for Boost of Travel, period.
Bad item. We'll see what he does. 600 gold saved up in the bank as they do rotate in. Immersion Nyx with Misha having an Alpha Wolf. Ergon level 6, so Nature's Wrath. Or Wrath of Nature is there if they want to, but another TP as the Timbersaw swings into the tier 1. They pop the Carapace and the stun. Nice snowball save as they turn onto Immersion. The Ghosts are going and the Spirit Siphon's keeping Zitrax alive. Stick already popped though and trapped in the Sprout, so down goes the DP with a 4-hero rotation. They'll get 2 kills for the price of nothing. Team Spirit.
This is where you realize, yeah, I should not go for Boost of Travel and immediately switch it up. You buy a full magic wand, you tank it up, maybe even get raindrops for yourself so that you can sustain. It just gives you this false feeling that you can not die since you're having such a great start.
She definitely can. And that first Exorcism. Yeah, good damage on the tier 1 at the very least. Not getting any kills off the back of it, as Chu zoned out of his own jungle by Immersion and Misha. I feel like the real big threat here is this Ergon Nature's Prophet able to make up the numbers wherever these fights kick off. They have that +1. Does allow Magnus to get a good amount of farm going though. Doing pretty well for himself, closing in on 3k. DP only about 300 gold ahead of the Nature's Prophet as BZZ. Cold Embrace keeping him alive. The lightning zaps from the Harpy. One more should do the job, but a snowball beautifully in from Vanskor. Doesn't quite save the Doom, but it should be able to get a kill on the PL. He's dodging away from danger, though. Back into the trees, sprinting out, and the Sprout keeps him at arm's reach. Vanskor's going to fall, and a 3 for 0 again. PL comes in, and Ergon secures yet another kill. This Prophet really is securing this laning stage now for Team Spirit.
Team Spirit's lineup is very good. at outnumbering opponents with either Chen recalling people or Nature's Prophet deeping in. Now they have even global presence from Wrath of Nature, extra damage if they decide to this tri-lane going.
BZZ not level 6 yet. Would love to have that Doom. And again, we've got to consider the long cooldown ultis on the Radiant team. So far, Spirit have been playing very quickly. And I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. Timbersaw, Soul Ring Bracer into the Arcane Boots.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What kind of build do you reckon he goes for here? Is this like early Lotus Orb has to be kind of his second or third item, right? But is it going to be like Pipe or Greaves or a Yule Scepter for him?
There isn't much magical damage, so I'm not even sure that he needs to go for Pipe this game. Lotus Orb is such a great item against Doom, against Wyvern, removing the silence from that Prophet. That Prophet's still going for that Boots of Travel.
Dire's top tower
Going for a
is
tier 1
under
tower
attack.
as well. Should be able to secure enough gold for it. As they fake pump the Doom and Snowball dodged by the PL. They're trying to focus the real one. Ergon has died elsewhere on the map. Doom, BZZ, 10 stick charges. Can he turn and Doom the correct one? Oh, yes he can. Deny available if Misha wants to get this. In comes the Winter Wyvern with a Splinter Blast though, and Misha, a couple of stomps, delays the Doom's move forward, but a great Cold Embrace. Oh my goodness, an old Afterlife. He's actually stuck on the low ground still. Doesn't Timber Chain up to the high ground. The Shagra Timber Chain, get himself forward. Can he catch? BCC's doing such a great job juking around, and he's fake pumping that Timber Chain, but it's the global presence you were talking about from the Prophet that secures them that kill, and a Winter's Curse from Chu holds them in place for a neutral Centaur to stun them up, joining the army of Centaurs, and then die.
They still killed the Doom, although they should have done it earlier with the Timbersaw. He missed a couple of spells. That Prophet has Boots of Travel finished right now, so that they can match up with this global presence that they have. Maybe that's the reason why she decided to go for it.
Misha nearly with the helm of the Dominator. Oh, what's that? Ocean Heart. Neutral items coming out. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Poor Man Shield on Magnus. Faded Brooch DP. Beautiful.
Dire's top tower is under
Shovel on Wyvern. Where's Mr. Mango Tree? In the stash of the Dire team. Come on, get your Mango Tree and your shovel out, boys. On the bottom. 3 heroes surrounding Timbersaw. The false sense of security. But a kill on 19's Courier. That was his full Echo Saber, I think.
is under attack.
It was. So that's gonna slow his farm a little bit. I see Nature's Prophets going for Blade Mail. Interesting. We've seen that kind of a build on Void Spirits, sometimes even Ember Spirit. There's a lot of uncontrollable damage on the enemy side.
Yeah, at least he can stand inside the Ghosts. Winter's Curse to set up on the Prophet. 19. Thinking about that RP, holding onto it for quite some time, and now skewering away as they drag Team Spirit into that fight mid. Chen and Timber both
Radiant's top tower is
coming
under
in to
attack.
save up the Prophet.
Dire's courier
And
has
Doom and DP scouting
Doom
out
is ready.
Afterlife, and there it is. Silence Doom. Infernal Blade, but a Sprout to block out Zidrak's chase, and maybe a deny here, as BZZ still giving chase. The Hand of God, keeping Timber up. Down he goes, though. The BZZ kill is there, and a Cold Embrace under tower, keeping the Doom alive until the final click arrives. And the chase from the Centaurs. Look at them go. Sprout up, Vanscore stunned by the Impale. Catch the Tusk. Miss the Stomp, but the clicks from Ergon, more than enough. Phantom Lancer looking
Look
for
how
Chu,
many
and he's going to go
summons they
dive
have.
onto the tier 1. PL, Phantom Rush back to safety. And Magnus nowhere to be seen.
Magnus, his career will be up in 40 seconds. He will farm a full Blink Dagger almost until that career is up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
DP Boots of Travel buying up a Yules now. Going full movement speed. Sell that Quelling Blade. You don't, oh no, maybe not. You're against the Nature's Prophet, aren't you? keep
Oh,
the
you
Quelling
did
Blade.
not. You did not sell that item. You upgraded.
Upgrade it, yeah. Battle Fury DP, you heard it here first. Where's the Magnus's Battle Fury, hey?
Empower is ready.
Sure is. 7-11. Slight net worth lead for Team Unique. Phantom Lancer, how we looking? 5.5k. Yeah, that tri-lane kind of dampened his acceleration a bit. While that Empower Magnus clearing through jungle camps very quickly. And Timbersaw not hitting his stride, really. Going in towards the pipe, but hasn't found a good place to... You know, Timbersaw likes to plant himself in a lane, take a tier 1, cut creep waves, slowly but surely bring down these objectives. But it's been an all-out brawl.
Itemization on BZZ. He's the one going for that Spirit Vessel. Against the Chance Heal mech, of course, Timbersaw, overtime damage with the Doom. You can solo kill the target.
That's wonderful. So it allows, what, Tusk to go into double bracer, Blink Dagger for that additional save. Winter Wyvern can still go the Ether Lens that we expect from him. Yeah, I like that adaptation. Bounty runes come up. Dire grab both of the eastern ones, and over towards the west, Zitrax has the double. Going for Blink Dagger after Boots of Travel and Yule, so movement speed and that repositioning tool.
Full movement speed build on that Prophet. Yule Scepter, Faded Brooch also gives move speed, Boots of Travel. She's so speedy.
503, good luck chasing her. Smoke from Unique coming out. They've got the Blink RP, level 2. Time to get some of these urn charges going for that Spirit Vessel, which is ever so close on the Doom. Timbersaw showing mid. He's got a hood, not the ideal target. It's the PL they want, and they've obliterated him inside the jungle. Phantom Rush gets him a little bit of distance, but it was overwhelming, the force that Unique used to kill off the Phantom Lancer, and he's got Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, they might run into Roche Pit. That Prophet has level 2 ulti, 25 seconds without Phantom Lancer. It's being pinged out. They're in.
Absolutely right, Lacoste. Tag team, Exorcism. And they've got this Winter's Curse. Nice positioning from Chu. Make sure the counter initiation is there. And sentry's down. So Nyx Assassin, Immersion will walk in. Doesn't even have Vendetta. He's hasted up the Yule to dispel it. Follow through with a Silence. The Carapace. It is there to slow things down a little bit. But the final punch will secure his life or secure his death.
There's going to be a freebie for Unique. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Nature's Prophet putting some pressure on the tower. Dragon Scale on him. I saw Imp Claw. Not sure if anyone picked that one up.
I'm surprised Zitrax didn't go for the Silence and try and chase the Fury in there. He TP'd in time. Maybe could have had the Silence and then a Yule Scepter. Follow through with more TPs. As Urgon comes straight back down to bottom lane. Misha ready for the backstab with the PL, but Outpost belonging to Radiant means, oh god, what's happened there? Aegis popped immediately. All the creeps are here. He's got 3 Centaurs, he's got a Hellbear Smasher, BZZ running forward, but he's stunned up. He can't get Doom off, and he's dead. A buyback comes through and an RP onto 2, but Zitrax still struggling with no Exorcism going. They need the Winter's Curse to focus down the Timbersaw, but they don't get a single kill. Chen is the only one to fall. Centaurs. He snowballed into them. They've got the Diffusal Blade to slow him up. Clap down into the ground. 3 heroes. All for that 1 kill on Chen.
They got the Chen, but they lost Aegis. Doom also needs to get his spell off before a fight. Either on Timbersaw, just to completely shut him down. You don't necessarily need to kill him. Or if he can find the real Phantom Lancer, which I don't think is going to be an easy job.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, that outpost being open to the Radiant, it was another one of those little tricks. Team Spirit wanted them to come in and fight. Chen very nearly on that mech now. Full pipe for Afterlife. Tier 1 mid taking a little bit of damage, but the rest of Unique are here to defend it. Ulti's mostly on cooldown though. 19 Invis spots out Immersion. They stun up the Doom, and they're trying to get here. Chain
One,
stun him
two,
too. You
three.
can count. Beautifully done, Lacoste, but BZZ has the cold embrace, a bit of save, and he still dies. In the midst of it all, Zitrax, with the help of Vanscore, trying to focus down Urgon, but the Essence Ring of the Blade Mail, turning it back on its head, forcing that Winter's Curse to try and bring the Prophet down, but I don't believe it's going to be enough. Now the PL really in a world of his own, just tickling down the towers with his illusions, and Unique using another couple of their ultis and getting nothing off the back of them.
This will be a free tower for them. That Prophet, a lot of that damage is not actually going to the targets. There's Helm of the Dominator, there's 4 units from Chen, couple of Treants. It's not that efficient.
Yeah, it's really not. And now Zitrax going into Aghanim Scepter.
Zitrax changed his item build like 5 times in the last 5 minutes, which shows that he's not certain what he should go for. It's not a good sign.
Well, he's clicked out and is bringing himself the majority of the Ags. I was wondering there, with 3k saved, maybe you consider the BKB against this Nyx Timber PL. Having a few struggles. But Ags will be the choice. Magnus is going BKB and has the majority of it done. With BZZ Spirit Vessel going into the jungle. Outpost already grabbed by Afterlife though. So all they can contend themselves with is a couple of bounty runes there. Oh, that Deep Dire Observer Ward is going to see Magnus. They'll know the DP's around. And Nature's Prophet can go take bounty runes bot, shove out bot wave if he wants to, and then TP into the fights. This global presence with the help of the Chen, you know, we've been talking about it all game, but this is really prime time for it. You've taken down a couple of tier 1s, and you can really pressure the map, split it wide open. Next Assassin getting caught all on his own. Unique.
He already did his
breaking
job.
High ground. Urgon finding a snipe in the back. 2 down. Vanscore falls. Yeah, Nick stays alive for that extra 3-4 seconds. Oh my god, the damage from PL. That Doom doesn't stand a chance. He has to TP home.
What Nyx Assassin does is just buys time for his team so they can react. They have this global presence that we discussed. And he burns mana on Magnus, which is very important. His mana pool is limited. Like casting Empower a couple of times, you only have Echo Saber to sustain your mana.
Some very good vision here from Team Spirit in this radiant half of the map. 3 minutes until Roshan fast spawn. It's going to be great if Spirit can win a team fight around the pit, because that would surely close out the game having Aegis on PL. Hell, they have a full Mjolnir on Urgon and he's sprinting towards that BKB.
Urgon is so farmed this game.
Pretty close. It's kind of one of those weird games where I've just not felt much of an impact from this Timbersaw. But he's a body in the fight. He's a target that they can't really kill without committing 3 or 4 heroes onto.
You'll see how good Timbersaw can be once he finishes that Lotus Orb. Against Doom, against Wyvern, removing the silence from that Prophet. Also Snowball. It's easy to use it, like if you know which target he's going for. When he's using it offensively, of course. If he's using it defensively, then he wants to be as sneaky as possible. Magnus finishes his BKB also. That's one way to deal with the mana burn from Nyx and Phantom Lancer.
And they do have all their ultis up as well, so it feels like it's either smoke time or set up around an objective time. Tier 1 top not really being pushed. They've shoved out this top wave. They're potentially baiting the Doom here. Yeah, he's walking back up to the Dire jungle high ground. Timbersaw giving chase, but that Winter's Curse onto the Nyx Assassin. A lot of damage. Poor immersion.
Beat him up.
Being destroyed by the Centaur Conquerors. And now that Aghanim Scepter from Zitrax looking to finish him off. Quickly dispatched with the Nyx. 1 hero down, but can you progress any further? Tier 2 mid? Maybe. It's just awkward. The fact this Prophet is... Yeah, look, they're pinging Prophet like, hey, Urgon is shoving out that top wave. PL is straight down towards bottom. Prophet's going to TP down there as well, feeling that transition coming up to top. And Unique being dragged across the map without any choice, really.
Unique doesn't want to fully commit. Roche may respawn in a minute. So if they take a fight, lose it.
Tower is under attack.
If it's a short spawn, Team Spirit might get the cheese and Aegis, and that's not what they want.
They do get a bit of farm in the jungle, but Misha rebuilds his army. Lotus Orb from Timber, about 1,000 gold away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is one of those games where Phantom Lancer is starting to feel like a massive problem. And yes, you've got RP, Winter's Curse, you've got Silence, you've got Doom, but initially just catching the real Phantom Lancer when he's got Manta, juxtaposed Doppelganger. These illusions are coming thick and fast. And that Blade Mail from Prophet has worked wonders. Now into BKB, so incredibly tanky. RP does catch 2 in the mid lane. They're not big kills though, the 2 supports are grabbed up. Chen has buyback. It's going to be a tier 2, and what about Roshan? There he is, he has just respawned, so maybe they are big kills. I eat my words, Lacoste. That should be able to give Unique just enough wiggle room here to go and take an objective.
And you see Timbersaw fishing for any kind of information on the mid lane while Urgon TP'd bottom and wants to pressure the tier 3 tower. When these heroes show on the mid lane, he's going to continue. Someone's TPing, that's going to be Dead Prophet with Boots of Travel.
Damn, so they don't even go Roche. They don't get the tier 2. 2 kills off the back of an RP. And Unique, so tentative with the way that they're moving around, scared of this split push from Prophet and PL. And Timbersaw, you say he's fishing for information, he's just going wild on the enemy side of that river.
Now with the Lotus Orb pickup, he can continue to play like more aggressive, doesn't care too much about the silence from DP.
Roshan scouted by the Prophet Treant. Chu very close to Blink. Doom has Blink War Stomp. So they're adding some
Radiant
stuns
are scanning.
to their limited abilities. BKB for DP coming now. That's looking alright still for Unique. Net worth lead just being scraped away at here. It was around 5,000 for Team Spirit, but now back down close to 0. Oh, Magnus Paladin Sword. Here we go. It's a pretty good one. Quickening Charm on Doom. Spider Legs DP. What's her
Unique
movement
wants to
speed
do?
now?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
471.
Movement speed 471. So they're waiting for next set of items. DP needs a bit more gold to finish her BKB off. Magnus also to get the full AC. There's
They
the
make a jump
Doom.
on Timber. They blink, stomp, doom him up. Timbersaw sitting about half HP. I don't think Team Spirit want to get involved in this. They just leave Afterlife for dead. PL still getting chased though. BZZ has another War Stomp. He's got a blink as well. They're waiting for the Doppelganger, but the silence into Snowball, the chain stun. The RP comes out from 19. Now a Doppelganger, no Manta style. Doppelganger comes through finally, but PL still falls. 2 core kills this time.
Radiant's middle
As Unique
tower is under attack.
utilizing their abilities pretty damn perfectly, but what do they do off? Again, the question is always, what do they do off the back of it? Roshan, go quickly into the pit as fast as you can.
They don't even have to use DP. Ulti Magnus with Empower and DP with Ags should have enough damage. But look at the bottom lane. Nate's
stop.
Prophet once again.
Next is caught. Really nice play there. They were pinging it out. They had this sentry ward. And is that sentry and an observer up on the high ground? It's weird, yeah. There's sentry and obs on the high ground scouting the Nyx, so they get that pick. And you're talking about the Prophet bottom, forcing Chu Winter Wyvern down here to defend the tier 3. But it still will be Roshan for Unique. Who's it for? Aegis on Magnus and then Cheese on DP. Should be the way to go. At DP, one of the worst Aegis carriers after popping ulti, especially. Cheese much better.
These transformation heroes like Dragon Knight, TB are not the best Aegis carriers, but sometimes you like want to give it to TB because they don't want to fully commit to killing him since he has no meta even after, but still deals a lot of damage with reflection.
This is all coming off the back of the BKB timings of Unique now. They should have 3 for the next fight because BZZ is incredibly close to his. I would love to see them give a bit more farm to the Doom instead of Magnus farming mid there. Going for
I think he's getting close to his BKB. Then they can't touch him. Also, one of the reasons why Phantom Lancer is so underfarmed in this game is you have Nature's Prophet, so he sucks up all the farm on the map using ulti, the lanes, and TPing on the lanes where sometimes you want to be, but he has this global presence, so you're like, yeah, man, fuck it, you know, I can't be there.
Do you want to see a gem on Unique? Like, I'm looking at their supports buying Blink Daggers, and I'm just wondering, like a gem against the Nyx. De-ward the map, get yourselves in a good position.
Both supports getting close to their Blink Daggers. I think having at least on one of those supports is gonna be crucial. Like having a ability to blink in and save people with either Snowball, Curse, or Cold Embrace. There is no burst damage on Team Spirit, so these fights are gonna last for a longer period of time.
Oh, the high ground ward spots Zitrax, and it allows the PL to doppelganger away. They've caught an illusion with the Yule, silenced him up. Well, that's the wrong one. They're putting Lotus Orb on him as well. Come on, cast your spells. They've popped Exorcism. Oh, what a beautiful Lotus play there from the Timbersaw. Oh, that's really pretty. Wait, hang on a second. Ergon has just walked into battle. Holy shit, he's annihilating them. His BKB Blade Mail slays the Winter Wyvern, but the RP catching the two of them. And the Empower cleaving them in twain. PL, he's got to try and turn onto this BZZ Doom. He does get a turnaround, but Ergon is whacking them to pieces. The Nature's Prophet right-clicking. So powerful as 19 turns to escape. DP still chased by the Phantom Lancer. PL should have this. With another Phantom Rush, keep the vision going. Chase into Zitrax, but he stops in his chase forward, and the Ghosts are following through to heal her up.
Oh, they might find Magnus. Blink Dagger ready, one hit.
He goes to the TP.
The TP with full AC on Nature's Prophet. Man, once he's such a unit. TPing in, popping a BKB, Mjolnir, and the Blade Mail. They need to catch him. They need to catch him inside the RP next time, or just doom him. Yeah, the problem is, if he has a buyback, yeah, he's gonna TP straight in, and then you wasted one of your long cooldown ultis just to get profit.
19 to 21. Dead even game. Hey up, top lane, Zitrax, found by Immersion and Ergon. He's not gonna go for a B. Oh, he's TPing now. Yeah, okay, BKB TP. There we go. That's BKB expended. And Phantom Lancer has just picked up a heart. Diff Blade, Manta, Heart, Phantom Lancer, super potent now. And a smoke up from the rest of Team Spirit. They know where 19 is. Drawing the line in towards the Magnus. BZZ. Not quite in position to pop the smoke. 19 continues to get scouted out, but at Zitrax, they know she has no BKB. So Carapace out, can self-fuels to get rid of the Spirit Vessel charge. A Snowball turns it back onto this Nature's Prophet, who has just TP'd into the backlines, annihilating the Tusk, but it's a one-for-one trade as Immersion falls. Zitrax being focused down now, the TP doesn't complete, and 19 has no mana remaining. Magnus dropping, Aegis gone, he still has BKB RP though, but PL is diving behind into tier 3s, BZZ's in trouble, the buybacks come, and 19 trying to focus down the PL, he's got Doppelganger, Manta's out of the silence, Spirit Siphon, the RNG, Lacoste, no! They won't beat the illusions! They skewer back, and it looks like the PL will still be falling here, even with the Hand of God going, a Tusk punch up into the air, the Nature's Prophet, BKB back up, the Blade Mail going, and a Winter's Curse, nicely placed. Trap the 3 cores in the base. Ergon still whacking into Chu, a kill for him as he's godlike now. Vatscore 2 will join him in the grave as 19, he will be able to bring the Prophet down at long last, and Timbersaw shredded under the tier 3s. The buybacks work out as Team Spirit go for a massive dive. Whoa!
They had to heavily commit 1, 2 buybacks. Winter Wyvern did not use one.
Well worth
But we
it.
can see the power of this Nature's Prophet, and also he's about to hit level 25. So cooldown reduction. I mean, just completely removing the cooldown on the teleport. Then you're in trouble. If you're showing your heroes on the lane, you know there's gonna be a split push coming up.
Goodness gracious me, these fights, they come out of nowhere. All of a sudden, clapping into action. Citrax, 1 minute until Exorcism.
Dire's middle tower is under
2 minutes for the fast spawn of Roshan. 50
Repair
seconds
kit
for
is
RP.
ready.
Dire's middle
Look at Misha, he already popped it preemptively.
He sure did. And they still come high ground. That's a lot. Look at the damage. So they've got no Blightstone, right? That is just right-click damage. With the ghosts, of course, helping out. They can't clear it up, though. Even with that full Daedalus over on 19. No buybacks required from Spirit. PL respawns, Prophet up in 10. And Timbersaw in about 20. But they do sit themselves up on the top of the ramp, the staircase being held by Unique.
Roche may respawn in a minute and 20 seconds. So there's a Blink Dagger on Tusk. Wyvern already has his Blink Dagger, so it's gonna be much easier for them to save people. The problem is this Nature's Prophet deals so much damage, and I love this build switch up. He wanted to go for Hex. Now I see Satanic. So that's gonna be an item to keep him alive. Also, I want to see some tier 3 item, tier 4 item for Nature's Prophet. Right now he has Essence Ring, even though you get a lot of value from that item.
Give him something big.
Radiant are scanning.
But yeah, that's Satanic. Status resistance, regen. Gonna be super good against RP, Curse, anything they throw at him. I guess it gives a bit more utility from Blade Mail, right? If you pop your Blade Mail and your Satanic, you're just keeping yourself alive. The jump catch. I thought that was a hero for a second. I guess the Centaurs have been heroes here for Team Spirit. Misha has had an exceptional time with the big old armies of Centaurs, giving the tip to BZZ and then very nicely traded back.
And Nature's Prophet is level 25, so he can be anywhere on the map, clearing wave after wave. He would love to fully commit for this Satanic, but at the moment he's just keeping his buyback.
Yeah, the buyback tab is the one I've got open. Seems pretty important right now as Unique are smoked up and looking for a fight. They started off with a Winter's Curse onto the real PL and they doom him too.
No buyback on him.
Oh, it's blown up immersion. And there's no buyback on the PL. God damn. Okay, 3 heroes gone. Team Spirit, they've got to run away. They've got to find something across the map. The chain away from the Yules there and a TP now from Afterlife. Ooh, ooh, close. Gets home just barely. But now they've only got 2 heroes on the map. Prophet has to shove this wave all the way out.
He should be careful about it, but has the BKB and TP ready, so I don't think they can achieve anything. There's no Mag RP, no Doom, no Wyvern ulti. They can't stop his BKB TP unless they bring Tusk with the Walrus Punch. And that's an 8-second BKB, so he might be able to just pull it off after the punch.
Roshan with Ags. Who do you give this to? Doom? Because your DP already has one. Magnus Skewer, I guess, is okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think you give it to Magnus.
Yeah, he takes it up. Ags and Aegis. DP with a G's. Everyone back up for Team Spirit, though. And buyback-wise, we've got Magnus, Prophet, Doom, Wyvern, and Nyx with them. DP on cooldown for 2 minutes. Timbersaw is back up now, but is 1,000 gold away from it. They're picking up Prophet, but there's no way they're catching him now. Absolutely no way.
His next item should be either Daedalus or Divine Rapier with the buyback. I mean, if you're committing for Divine Rapier, you don't need buyback.
Immersion on this. Nyx has had an okay game. It's just Nyx and Chen right now, in this stage of the game, feel like nothing compared to Tusk Wyvern as your two supports, right? They can scout, they can do a bit of push, but it really was that laning stage into early mid-game where Misha and Immersion had a spectacular time, now starting to fall off.
The saving capability that Unique has from these two supports is just way too good compared to what Team Spirit position 4 and 5 offer. Nature's Prophet's taking all the farm on the map, which means that sure this next item is not gonna come up anytime soon. Like, he's really struggling this game.
They've hunted down Misha. That is such a fast kill. He pops his mech, but they're gonna get 2. Both supports again. And they're pinging out both PL and the Timbersaw, both under an observer ward. They don't know it's there, so the Winter's Curse onto the Phantom Lance to doom him up, and BZZ has the catch he wanted. PL, yeah, you've got Lotus Orb on you, trying to Phantom Rush off to the side into Chew, but the Cold Embrace and the Igloo, the shards are there, and 4 heroes in quick succession. Team Spirit being shredded here by Unique. This looks like it's getting close to game.
On the bottom lane, Nature's Prophet just putting some pressure, picking up Bounty Runes, Steam. I think he needs to go all in with the items. There's going to be one more big fight, and if they lose it, they lose the game.
There's the tier 3. Glyphed up for now. Prophet, double catapult mid. Going for the trade, but the tier 4s opening up now for Team Unique as the buyback on PL will be utilized, and a blink out from 19. Get him a little further away, but they've got themselves a catch until a snowball save. The jump in from Ergon, focusing BZZ, but his Blade Mail's not doing a whole hell of a lot. Doom finally falling. No, the Cold Embrace, it saved him up. BZZ's still up and running. The Phantom Lance is sticking on the target as best he can. Now on to Chew, he'll go, but BZZ's still up and running, and it's alive.
Phantom Lancer should finish him off, and
Finally.
there it is.
But
now
19
they have no mana.
Has the Aegis of the Immortal. He can come back into this with RP, with Blink, and he's still 1v1ing this Phantom Lancer through the Aegis. As DP TP's back home, Tusk is there as well now. Magnus, can you get out? RP and pause. Okay.
Zitrax saying he's lagging. All right.
He's
Magnus
in base.
forced to use RP. He has that skewer cooldown talent, but if they... talent to Aghanim Scepter, but if they burn all his mana, and it's getting close, he's out of mana.
He's not getting out of this, is he? One lane of barracks is all Unique gets as they get wiped. Trying to push up that high ground. Buybacks available across the board, though, here for the Radiant. Magnus, DP, Doom, Wyvern, all have them. 180 gold away for Tusk. As Dire Team still stuck on their side of the river, unable to capitalize on that great Phantom Lancer buyback and turn around in the fight.
Build from Prophet is so valuable. He gets 25% cooldown reduction talent on Blade Mail, on Satanic, BKB Mjolnir, so he's popping those multiple times in a fight. See, that's going to be a full data list on Nature's Prophet. Tier 4 items starting to drop. Anything big for Prophet? I don't see anything yet.
The Leveler. Bonus building damage, 60 attack speed. That's pretty damn good. PL with Illusionist Cape. Next Assassin Spell Prism. Where is the Leveler? Surely the Prophet wants that over the Essence Ring.
It's either Leveler or he gets the Spell Prism and reduces the cooldown once again on BKB, Satanic Mjolnir, and that Blade Mail. He sold Blade Mail. All right, I thought he was going to sell Power Treads.
Okay. Timeless Relic. Grabbed up by the Dire side as well. Radiant need to start farming some jungle creeps and get these tier 4 items, but they are hiding up on their high ground in their base. A little afraid of what Team Spirit have up their sleeve.
Radiant are scanning.
I believe
Zitra-
Nature's Prophet did not die for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's been pretty insane. Well, let's have a... You can't really look at the graph anymore. There's just too many kills all across the place. Who are we looking for? We're looking for light blue Ergon. We're actually looking for the actual hero as I close the graph and look at the mini-map and see that Magnus, DP, Wyvern, Doom all closing in on the Prophet. Cold Embrace keeps Chew alive. They don't want to expend RP here, so using every other stun they've got. And now they'll likely try and force that buyback from Prophet, so we'll see the Dire team run down this mid and bot lane to create that pressure.
Caster's Curse coming through. I just said that he did not die 30 seconds after. And he is going for Divine Rapier. Probably going to be forced to buy back here. Mid lane being shoved in. Same goes for bottom.
Yeah, Illusionist Cape, Doppelganger, all these illusions coming out of the PL. Definitely causing problems, but still 70 seconds for Unique to make a move. 1 minute 20 on the Roshan fast spawn.
Under attack.
And at long last, some tier 4 neutral items. Flicker, Spell Prism, DP already has that. Magnus would love to get an upgrade to his Paladin Sword, and the Leveler will do just that. Thank you very much. Building damage,
Leveler and
attack
Paladin
speed.
Sword look like same sword, don't they?
Yeah, they look... I mean, they're both swords, if that's what you're saying. They both have a handle and a blade. I was about to agree with you, and then I hover over it, and I'm like...
Stupid.
Oh, Lacoste. Being sword racist. Jeez. Oh, Minotaur Horn. Who's that
Do you
for?
get it to? Do you give it to Mag just for the memes?
He's giving it to Doom. Sad times. It looks like Mag for now wants to keep the Paladin Sword until he pushes high ground, I guess. Team Spirit need to get this Prophet out. Cutting waves and split pushing. Difficult job though when you've got no vision on the map whatsoever. A smoke from the rest of them, leaving Prophet to TP bottom and bait, it looks like. He's right under a Radiant Observer. They're pinging it out saying, hey, they've got a ward here probably. They're going to... He is literally baiting. They are dangling They are dangling the Prophet. They know what's happening. Ergon has
Look at him
BKB.
standing still on purpose.
He's got buyback. They
Doom.
blink, they stomp, but here's the jump. Now the counter initiation comes in, but the 3-man silence forces the man to stall early as Ergon still standing his ground, whacking into this Magnus, but the damage is just being traded back and forth, so the focus goes towards the Nyx. Spirit Vessel up on him as the exorcism flowing through, and the cheese into Cold Embrace keeps her alive as immersion falls inside the ice shards. They've trapped a couple in, but it's Magnus who's being shredded. Team Spirit setting up a sick turnaround team fight, baiting the Prophet, and Zitrax annihilated. The Ghost will do nothing to save you, but the movement speed from the boots of travel will, until the Prophet TP's in aggressively, looking for the Sprout. Zitrax looks like he might be out, but another TP. Prophet scouting, hunting for a little more. Silence into TP. Have they got anything to stop her? The Bash Abyssal comes through at long last. Zitrax down. Feed the trees.
For a second, I thought, man, this Nature's Prophet's healing up so much because of Satanic. He did not use it a single time. It's the Vlad's aura from Chen that was keeping him healthy. Even during the DP ulti and Magnus focusing him, he was still full HP.
Radiant still have buybacks, though. And it looks like they'll be forced to use them. Man, what a beautiful play. Prophet TP's bottom, and immediately we see the pings come out saying they've got ward here, just bait it out. We know that they'll TP and try and catch you out. Buybacks being held by Unique as they go for tier 4s, Team Spirit. Quick silence from the Death Prophet. 25 seconds remaining on Doom and Magnus. So there's the Doom buyback and the Mag. Jump Abyssal onto Zitrax. DP, Glimmered Up and BKB. They've got to skewer away as Magnus forces them out of range of the tier 4s and the throne and a Winter's Curse as well. But the PL is still destroying the primary building. Defense of the Ancients, everybody. And it's over. Team Spirit come back, taking game 3. Beautiful stuff.